Welcome. I'm Marion Gieske, Director of Financial Aid at West Texas A&M University. We're glad that you're here. I'm here to talk about the FAFSA and your financial aid for your student. So hopefully most of you have filed your FAFSA. If you haven't, it's not mandatory that you have to file it. It does help. You may not, we do not make you take what we give you. If it's only loans only, we do not make you take it. So it won't hurt you if you do the FAFSA, but it could help. There are several parts of the FAFSA that we look at after we get it. You may be eligible for the Pell Grant, which the Pell Grant is free money. You don't have to pay it back, so everybody wants Pell Grant. The other is student loans. There's subsidized and there's unsubsidized. As a freshman, your student is only eligible for $3,500 in subsidized and $2,000 in unsub. As a sophomore, then it goes up to $4,500 and $2,000. So it's based on what their classification is. Subsidized, the interest does not accrue. Unsubsidized, the interest accrues. This is while you're in school. There's also the Parent Plus loan that you can apply for through studentloans.gov, and it does a credit. It's based on credit, so they do a credit check right then, and you know almost instantly whether you're approved or denied. So then there's also work study, which the student works on campus, and usually it's minimum wage or a little bit more. We have 5 or 6 in our office, and so if a student calls us and tells us that they have a big test to study for, or there's an assignment coming up and they can't make it in, we'd rather them stay at home and work on their assignment or study for the test and make good grades than come to work. So we're a little bit flexible, and that's one of the advantages of working here instead of off campus. There's also state funds, and the state funds we can, it's on a first come, first serve. It's not unlimited like federal is. So the state funds, the sooner you get a FAFSA in, the more that we can look at you for some state funding. We try to do that and help as much as we can. So our office is located in Old Main, room 108. Our hours that our doors are open are from 9 to 4. If on days like this where we have groups coming, we try to open our doors earlier so that we can get you through a little bit quicker, and so that you can go back to your next place that you need to be. So have a good day, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Velma Perez representing Scholarship Services. Our office is located in the Old Main Building, room 105. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to noon and from 1 to 5. Scholarship Services oversees the awarding of all university scholarships. We have a variety of scholarships at the university that range from academic merit to leadership, campus community involvement. We have performance scholarships, and we even have some that factor financial need. The most important thing to remember when it comes to scholarships is to apply by the priority date. The priority date to apply each year is February 1st, although the application is available as early as October the 1st. So your student, your son or daughter, can go online to apply for scholarships as early as October 1st, and you have met that February 1st priority date. As an incoming freshman, most of you are probably already aware that we award based on ranking class and also ACT or SAT test scores. By now, we have already made all awards for the upcoming fall semester, unless your student did apply late. If your student applied after February 1st, we are still in the process of reviewing a few of those, although the majority of those awards have been made. If your student has not applied at all, there's still an opportunity for them to apply. They can go online, submit the application, and it's unlikely we'll be able to help them for the fall, but it's very possible they could receive an award for the spring. So they might just miss out on one semester, but still an opportunity for the spring. We will look at students that complete a 3.3 above GPA. Earlier, I mentioned the February 1st priority date. If your student is receiving an award through the university and they've already been notified about that award, in order for that award to be renewable, some are renewable, some aren't, but if it is renewable, you need to ensure that your students submit the application by February 1st. Don't assume that because it's renewable, they're going to receive it. You do have to apply by February 1st. The criteria we look for to continue receiving awards at WT that are renewable is a 3.3 above GPA, again applying on time, and also completion of 30 hours for the academic year. Your student will be enrolling in classes, and when they do, keep that in mind. Advisors often tell students that they need to just take 12 hours, which is a full-time course load. However, keep in mind that for scholarships, they must complete 30 hours for the academic year. It's okay if they take 12 hours in the fall, 12 hours in the spring, but they will have to pick up 6 hours in the summer. I've briefly touched on scholarship services awards. Other departments of the university also award scholarships. Like I mentioned, those are based on merit, leadership. I've heard from a lot of the academic departments that they want the student to be involved within the department. That sometimes takes precedence over academic merit. So just make sure that you inform your student to get involved on campus for possible scholarships. I also want to briefly touch on external scholarships. A lot of you have been notified, or a lot of your son or daughter might have been notified of external scholarships. Those scholarships are processed through our office. We do accept checks from external entities. A lot of those require you to submit a proof of enrollment. Once you register, you can go to the registrar's office to obtain that proof of enrollment. I've given you a brief overview of scholarship services. Please feel free to stop by our office to ask specific questions, or you can email us at any time. Thank you for your time. We look forward to having your student join our campus community, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Julie, and I am with the business office here at WT. And we are located in Old Main, down on the bottom floor in the lobby, or room 104. Your student bill will include tuition and fees, room, and meal charges. And they will be able to see that bill by logging into Buff Advisor and clicking on View My Account and make payment. The payment deadline for the fall semester is September 6th. And at that time, we expect for at least 1/4 of the bill to be paid. This bill can be paid by either financial aid, sponsored billing, such as VA Chapter 33 or Texas Guaranteed Tuition Fund, or you can make a personal payment. We accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover, or you can log into our new TouchNet system and put in your banking information and pay by e-check. If you choose to only pay a portion of your bill, you must sign up for a payment plan. That payment plan does cost $25 per semester. If 1/4 of that bill is not paid by the payment deadline, we will assess a $100 fee. If for some reason you cannot pay your bill on the first payment deadline, we do have emergency tuition and fee loans available. These are short-term 90-day loans that your student can take out to make that payment. We also have short-term emergency book loans that are, again, 90-day loans, and they would be put directly on the student's gold card for them to take to the bookstore and buy their books with. If for some reason you have more financial aid or that creates a credit balance, we encourage your student to sign up for direct deposit so that we can directly deposit that money into the student's account. That can be done by signing into Buff Advisor and clicking on Banking Information US. We communicate with your students strictly through their Buff email. So please help us encourage your students to check their email quite often because there may be very important information in there, such as payment deadline reminders. Your student can also sign you up as an authorized user in our new TouchNet system. This will allow you to set up your own payment plan, make payments on the student's behalf, and even receive your own email payment deadline reminders. If you have any other questions, please feel free to come see us at the business office.